Personnel is out. Everyone's ready to get this one going. And here we go from Chicago. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 4th-year quarterback.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite, the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Another carry for him. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this 2nd-year passer.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Pass play on 1st and 10. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Back to throw now. Complete out to the right. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Number 45. That's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd
and long for him here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this will put it into the drive after it's stalled out. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. They'll run here on 1st down. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
At the 16-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. Tackle made right around the 26. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Complete out to the right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
13 yards. And the Dolphin 1st down.
From the gun, again to Brown. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, that's a run that's well hung on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll usually be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hits him on the out route. They get there to take him down right around the 41. So through 1, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the Windy City in just a moment. 7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Here's the backup. First throw. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Pretty even match in this first half. You're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing now off the play action. Hits his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
36-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down here at the 16.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
First down. First down at the 5-yard line.
They give it to him again. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
7. Dolphins nothing.
Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10.
The Miami offense headed out there now. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. That one's complete, right side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Chicago right after this. 2nd down, they're going to the option. Oh, he loses the football. But the Dolphins able to track that one down and cover it, so crisis, at least momentarily, averted. Putting a receiver in motion. Finds a seam down the middle. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Dolphins.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Throwing now out of the shotgun.
31-yard line.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Here's a screen for Achane. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line.
That's good.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bears going on offense here late in the half. And they've got a little over 30 seconds to work with. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Oh, he lost the football. But it appears that the Bears were able to get their paws on that one. So they're keeping the football. The Bears decide to call their first timeout.
2nd and 4.
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Pass play coming here. Has him on a quick hitter. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They're going to try and throw it here. Short pass brought in. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tapper made at the 47. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 2nd and 3 now. Throwing it again here. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Looking to throw here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on 1st down. Looking to throw. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, right. Thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back to the third quarter. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chicago offense with a football first to begin quarter number 3. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, play action. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Out of bounds, just short of midfield.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, it's 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To the air now on first and 10. He's running with it. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Handoff on second and short. Cuts it right sideline, and there's daylight. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
He'll call his own number. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
Bears, first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Setting up, second and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
Go to him again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Just a yard away on third and goal. Here's the jumbo package.
1 yard on the play.
He's going to keep this one. And his defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. Leaving the offense out there. It's fourth and goal from the 1. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution and more than likely making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. And stick with A-Chain. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so not going to be his third down coming up.
Take him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's third down and 6.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bears bring this back inside the 10-yard line before going down.
Third down pass. Intercepted. They'll take over first down and goal at the 8-yard line.
Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose. Now they get it back just one snap later.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the fourth. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands. And now it's 4th down.
4th down and goal.
This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives us the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
He's brought down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
2nd and 9.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
He's back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. Miami set to take over once again on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll throw it here on 1st. That's incomplete left side. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing now off the play action. Finds his fullback. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think, a yard or 2 short of the 20 here. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll throw it. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And they're going to bring him down just as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Dolphins trailed by a field goal. All set to go now from the 35. Sticking to the air here. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They look to throw it. He keeps it and takes off.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I say this as well like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Throwing now. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The Bears about set for their next possession. They are on out, still in possession of a 3-point lead, thanks to the efforts of their defense, Bronk, and now a chance to run out this clock.
And you do not want to put your defense back on the field in a tough position and needing another stand to end it. You take control of it. You make sure that defense is rested and celebrating, and hopefully you can pull out that victory formation.
A solid gain there, Bronk, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's got the first down for the Bears, Bronk. They have to clinch them this win. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. There's a design run. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So the Bears come away with a win. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory.